We sat down with Caitlin Brenton,
And so they were like, you have to teach for 1 year in Arizona. And I was like, cool, I was already planning on doing that.
who completed her master's degree in May and will soon begin teaching science at Flowing Wells Middle School, and Shauna May, a mother and grandparent who went from a career in sales to starting the program to earn her master's in special education.
I can focus on this program, and the accelerated is for real. It's extremely accelerated.
She's on track to graduate in a year and then plans to teach for the Marana Unified School District.
How much of a relief was it for you to know that you could try a new career, go back to school, at really no cost to you?
I cried when I got accepted. That's how much it meant to me.
And Caitlin, part of this agreement is you have to commit to teaching in Arizona, but at a Title I, a high need, or a rural school. So there are some provisions to this. Any concern about that?
No, because I was student teaching at Flowing Wells High School, and I loved the district. I went there, I loved the school, and so they are like a high need district, and so I ended up getting a job at their junior high, and it's exactly where I wanted to be. So it worked out. It worked out for me pretty well.
Shauna, when you say it's accelerated programming, I mean, I imagine that there's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of learning for you coming from a different industry. Any reservations about stepping into a new territory that you may not be comfortable with?
I've cried a few times. Everybody else in class, I haven't met them in person yet, but I believe every single one of them has worked in special ed, probably as a teacher with their bachelor's degree. And it's scary. It is scary coming from a different industry, but I did occupational therapy in the past, and they're similar. There's similarities, and so I know that I'll be successful. But I think it is harder when you don't have it as a background in a career.
Caitlin, this program is very new, so there are going to be some growing pains.
Yeah.
Are there some things that, given that you've always had an interest in education, that you think, if the state of Arizona tried this, maybe this would make the program more palatable to people?
You can tell it's kind of in the starting stages, but with my year, the programs seem to become a little bit more organized in terms of being able to help teachers after they've graduated, which is awesome because they've really set us up to be able to have like a mentor outside of the school that we're in. Everyone really talks about the tuition and all of that, but I think it's really cool that they've come up with ways to support you even after you've graduated, because I feel like with a lot of programs, it's just like see you later, hope you're good. But with this, they see it through and make sure that you feel comfortable and really excited and that you want to continue teaching, and they try to reduce some of that stress that's associated with it.
The state has the 20 by 2020 plan, the Teachers Academy. All those things make this worthwhile for you to say, I want to do this because I'm in it for the right reasons.
I want to do it because I want to go home at night, and when the day has been stressful and you want to give up, you can think about that student that you made a difference for and have something to think about at night when you lay your head down on the pillow. That makes you feel good. It's not about lining CEOs' pockets with money. Now it's going to be about my last career is going to be one where I'm going to make a difference in somebody's life, and I really want to do that.
It's nice that you can get a living wage and stuff while teaching, but it's more important to me that you are able to help kids and connect with kids and get them excited for what you're teaching, and I think that's what makes it worth it.
You need to both agree that this is the right move for the state and the children of Arizona.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I had students when I was student teaching ask me why do you want to be a teacher? They don't make any money. And so I think getting the word out there that it is possible to make money while being a teacher, even in Arizona, is important, because now it's such a widespread just fact that, teachers don't make a lot of money. You don't want to be a teacher when you grow up because they don't make a lot of money. And so I think it's important it's going to take a while for kids to learn wow, I could be a teacher. I could support myself by being a teacher.
She makes a good point, because when I applied to the college, and I told my 13-year-old son, who doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up yet, but he knows he's going to college. But I told him, I'm so excited. I just applied to the University of Arizona to get my teaching degree. And he said, why do you want to do that, Mom? You're not going to make any money. It was the first thing he said. It wasn't, yay. It was, you're not going to have any money, Mom. Why would you do that? And even at 13 years old, that's the first thing he thinks. I mean, that's not even an adult. So we do have this concept that everyone in Arizona, because it's all over the news, Red for Ed, they're up in Phoenix at the Capitol. All these things are happening for more pay, and I totally agree. Like I said, people that have a bachelor's degree make a lot more anywhere else. But you have to start changing that message. I mean, people need to know about these programs. I'm going to be one of the biggest spokespersons ever for this program, and I'm going to be talking about it forever. I really wish more people knew all of the benefits instead of just the negativity that this is offering all of us.
The financial incentives certainly help.
Absolutely.
Okay, my thanks to both of you.
Thank
Good luck.
you. Thank you.